How's it going, guys? Welcome back to another Pokemon BDSP Wi-Fi battle, and today is the second time using this Pidgeot team. If you want to battle me, then join the Discord server in the description, and please like and subscribe for more videos like this one. With that being said, let's find ourselves a game. Alright, I've found my opponent. They've got a pretty scary looking team. They've got a Gengar, a Togekiss, Gastrodon, Heatran, Latios, and a Blastoise. So a lot of potential threats there. Gengar obviously a massive threat. We've also got Latios as well, which is a big threat. You got a bit of a defensive core going on there with Heatran and Gastrodon and Togekiss, and then Blastoise can't let itself a Shell Smash, otherwise it's going to wreck through me. So got to be careful there. Looking at the matchup, I think they're more than likely going to lead with... I'd probably just lead with Gengar against my team, to be honest with you. I'm not prepared for Gengar because typically it's banned. But I think we might be alright. I don't know, actually. It's a tough one. It's a tough one. Let's go ahead and lead with Pidgeot for now. And we'll U-turn on whatever their lead is, because I have no idea what they're going to lead with. And the battle begins. My opponent's going to lead off with their Steelix, the Gastrodon, as obviously I led off with my Pidgeot. So this isn't too bad of a matchup, really. Not too bad of a matchup, to be fair. So, looking at the situation, probably best to switch out, I'd say. Let's have a look what we can do here. So we don't really have a very good Pokemon for Gastrodon. I guess we could just go straight for a Brave Bird, and that'll just bait the Heatran in. And then we can just go into Typhlosion from there, and yada 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 yada. So I think the play here is to go straight for a Brave Bird just to get some damage off on this Gastrodon early turns, as they do switch out probably into the Heatran. Speed King. Speed? Why is it called Speed King? I don't understand the nickname. Then again, I never understand my own nicknames either, so screw it. Speed King comes in as Brave Bird does a nice chunk of damage to it, which is always good. Always nice to have. Can expect a Stealth Rocks or a Magma Storm here, probably. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into my Typhlosion, and we'll go from there. There we go. Switch out Pidgeot real quick, and we'll go into our old Typhlosion over here. So Typhlosion is obviously going to absorb the Flash Fire, the Magma Storm, and everything like that, which is perfect. As now they're probably going to switch back into Gastrodon, I say, or the Latios, or the Blastoise. Trying to think which Pokemon would be best to handle all of that. It's a tough one. It's a real tough one. So, I don't have a choice scarf. Oh, I do have a choice scarf for a big Typhlosion, but I don't have a choice scarf that can handle Latios and the likes. So I'm thinking either they stay in and go for Earth Power or Stealth Rocks. I'll tell you what, I'll go for Earthquake just on the off chance they stay in. They do stay in. Oh my lord, Earthquake, please KO. Doesn't quite get the KO, which is a real shame. They're probably going to go for Stealth Rocks. Yeah, there it is. Stealth Rocks is fine. I can deal with Stealth Rocks. They're definitely going to switch out their Heatran right now, though. They don't want Heatran to die just yet. So they probably go into Gastrodon, not Gastrodon, Togekiss or Latios. In which case... Togekiss or Latios, in which case I would say Steelix is probably the best option there. I think they definitely switch out their Heatran here, though. So we'll get Typhlosion out of there real quick. We'll get into Steelix real quick. I love saying real quick for some reason. And hopefully they didn't just stay in and go for another Magma Storm, because that'd be ridiculous. They go for Protect, which is annoying because it means... What does it mean? It means that I've just switched in a Steelix to a Heatran that's staying there. Now, do they go for another... one? Another Magma Storm? Or do they... I don't know. I think actually a better switch here would be Starmie. I think Starmie's a safer switch here. So that's unfortunate about that. They're actually going to withdraw their Heatran, which is interesting. And they're going to go into Steelix, the Gastrodon. Interesting how they didn't stay in and just attack us. Very, very interesting. This is a fine situation for us, though, because we can just go for a Rapid Spin real quick with Starmie. Get rid of these hazards that are in the way, of course. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. Go for a Rapid Spin. They might bring in Gengar to Spin Block, but if they do, it's fine. We can deal with that. There we go. Go for a Rapid Spin. Get rid of those Stealth Rocks because they're really annoying. And let's see what the Gastrodon's going to do here. What is you going to do to my Starmie? What? Earth Power? See how much we're doing here. Ooh. That's a bit too much damage for my liking. I kind of want to keep Starmie around, you see, for the Latios and the Heatran, of course, and the Togekiss, and heck, even the Gengar. So I'm definitely not going to stay in and go for anything silly. I think the play here is to go into Heracross, because Heracross doesn't care if it gets burned by a Scald. Heracross doesn't care if they go for a Toxic. I don't think Gastrodon gets Toxic yet. I think it's one of the few Pokemon that don't get it in this game. Goes for an Ice Beam, obviously expecting something like the Dragonite to come in, which makes sense because Dragonite's immune to Earth Power, but I know full them well. I've faced Gastrodons before, I know what they do. And now, this is where my opponent's problem is going to come in. So, what do they do here? What do they switch into? Probably Gengar, but they could also go into Togekiss. They could also stay in. I'd say go for a Stone Edge, just expecting the Togekiss to come in. So let's go for that. Let's go for that. They actually stay in, which is interesting. They're going to completely tank that Stone Edge, which is wow, okay. And they go for a counter. Ooh, okay. Okay, I see what's going on here. I see what's going on here. So, we might end up losing Heracross here. I think it'll be worth it, though, in the end. If we can just weaken this Gastrodon and get out of the way. I can see Typhlosion putting in some work against this guy's team. You know, a little bit, just a little bit, so. Right, Heracross. Probably playing you really poorly now, but let's go for a close combat. Strongest fighting type move. There we go. Let's see how much damage we're talking. We nearly take it out, which is perfect. Absolutely perfect. And they're going to go for a Ice Beam. They don't even need to go for counter because obviously with the health that I've got left, they do not need to go for a counter. So that's a shame we lost Heracross so early. Or to be fair, Heracross, I mean, what was it doing? Latios outspeeds it, Togekiss outspeeds it, Gengar outspeeds it. Heatran doesn't matter because it's nearly dead. So is the Gastrodon, nearly dead. I think here we just bring in Pidgeot and go for a Brave Bird and take out the Gastrodon. They can't switch in the Heatran because the Heatran will die to a Brave Bird. And they can't switch in anything else really because anything else will take a lot of damage from a Brave Bird. So we're in a pretty good position here. Let's just go for the Brave Bird and take this Gastrodon out. Alright, they're going to withdraw. What are they going to go into? What are they going to sack? What are they going to sack? What are you sacking? Speed King. Okay, that makes sense. It might have Flame Body, in which case they might burn my Pidgeot, but it's fine if they do. We have got Facade on this Pidgeot, so let's see how it goes. We'll go for the Brave Bird. Takes the Heatran out. Flame Body kicks in, which is frustrating. But at the same time, like I said, we've got Facade. It just means we can't take out the Gengar now with Pidgeot. But Gengar outspeeds and Thunderbolts us, right? So, who cares? Pidgeot don't care. I'm telling you that now. Pidgeot just wants to take out the Togekiss. Pidgeot wants to take out the Gastrodon. Pidgeot wants to take out the Blastoise. Provided the Blastoise doesn't have Shell Smasher. Alright, in comes Kisser. The Togekiss, looking nice and shiny over there. Lovely jubbly. We need to switch out. What do we go into, though? See, I want to say Steelix, but I think that's a really obvious one. I also want to say we can't really switch out. What can we go into here? They're going to go for a Air Slash or something, aren't they? So they wouldn't go for a Dazzling Gleam, I don't think. Nah, would they? We can't even touch it, so it doesn't matter. I say we go into Steelix. I think their play here is to go for an Air Slash or a Dazzling Gleam. They've got to go for the stab move. So we'll bring in our Steelix real quick, and we'll see how it goes. If they go for Aura Sphere or Flamethrower, we should be able to take it. Oh. Yeah, about that. This Togekiss just set up on us. That's kind of terrifying. We don't have... Let's go for the Gyro Ball just in case we live. That's all I can think of. In case we live the Flamethrower, which we shouldn't. No, we don't live the Flamethrower, unfortunately. Didn't know they were going to go for Flamethrower or Aura Sphere. I could have switched Typhlosion in to get the Flash Fire, but you know, here we are. I say we go in Starmie now. I think Starmie's the play. There we go. We're going Squirmy Wormy over here. And I think we have to go for an Ice Beam. So, let's go ahead and do that. They're probably going to switch out, I'd say. No, they're not. They're staying in to take the Ice Beam. I mean, they've got a Nasty Plot set up, so why not, right? We get it down to half health, which is perfect. So we're getting a lot of Pokemon into the range of Typhlosion. So go for an Air Slash, take out my Starmie. That is unfortunate, but what can you do? Now we can just bring in Typhlosion, right? Do we bring in Typhlosion here? Or do we bring in something else? Then let's bring Pidgeot in. Pidgeot's a better situation, I think. We'll go Pidgeot. We'll go Pidgeot at this point. They're probably going to stay in because they're probably thinking, oh, he's just sacking off his Pidgeot at the moment, yada, yada, yada. We'll go for a Facade. Should take out the Togekiss. There we go. Facade takes out the Togekiss. Easily, nicely done, because if you didn't know, Burn doesn't actually halve your attack stat. It halves the attack power of moves. So Brave Bird goes from 120 to base 60. So we've got a base 60 flying type move that we're using. So Gengar, we don't have a switch into Gengar really. So we are going to have to just let Pidgeot go. It's going to be one of those games where we're just going to have to let Pokemon go. So they actually go for whatever that was. A Focus Punch? Really? And it nearly KO'd us? Really? So it's Life Orb, interesting. So I've never seen it. Is that physical Gengar? Is that Focus Punch Gengar right there? Oh my lord. Not seen that one before. It's a new one in my books. If that's the case. Ooh, you know what's looking nice right now? Dragonite's looking really nice right now. Dragonite's looking really nice. Really, really, really nice right now. So let's go for a Dragon Dance on this Gengar. If he burns us, it's fine. We've got Lumberry. We can deal with that. We've just got to see what kind of Gengar this is. They use Destiny Bond. Interesting. So, Destiny Bond's one of them moves where, if you didn't know, it starts to fail. Like Protect, you can't just use it over and over again because it's got a chance of failing every time you use it. Well, except from the first time you use it, of course. So, I'm going to go for another Dragon Dance. I think Dragonite might be able to get a sweep from here. So, we'll go for the other Dragon Dance. Hope they don't go for a Destiny Bond again. And if they go for a Destiny Bond again, we'll just go for a Dragon Dance again. So, that's how it can be. It failed! Ha! That's what you get. Let's go for the Dragon Claw. Oh, can we get a mini Dragonite sweep here? Dragonite is just... I tell you what, Dragonite's one of them Pokemon where if you get it set up, it is a monster. An absolute monster. There we go. Go for the Dragon Claw. Take out the Gengar. Oh, he curse-bodied my Dragon Claw. No. That's not going to work out very well for me. That can't work out very well. We still have Multiscale, which is great. They're going to go into Dragon's Dream, which is the Latios over there. Yeah, we still have Multiscale, so we should live a Draco Meteor from this thing and be able to dish out an Extreme Speed real quick. Let's go for that. Boom, 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 pop. Nearly KOs them, which is amazing. They go for a Memento. They just shut down my Dragon Dance like it was nothing. And just KO'd themselves. So now they get a free switch into their Blastoise, which is terrifying. Oh no, there's the slug. There's the slug. So the slug's in. Slug's in. Dragon Claw is cursed. We should really just go for an EQ here. I'm trying to think how the situation is going to play out with Blastoise. Do we go for another Dragon Dance here? They go for an Ice Beam. No, I think we go for an Earthquake here real quick. Or Extreme Speed, either way, it doesn't matter. Take out the Gastrodon real quick. There we go. And now we've just got the Blastoise. So the Blastoise, I can see Blastoise turning the tables here completely. I definitely can see Blastoise turning the tables here. So Softo and Wetto. I like this guy's nicknames. They're pretty funky. I don't know what it is about them, but... okay, so here we go for an Earthquake. They go for a Shell Smash. Right? That's how it goes. Earthquake does a solid amount of damage. Not quite enough. They go straight for an Ice Beam. Interesting. As we go for... I think Stab Dragon Claw should do more damage than Earthquake, right? If not, it's fine. They can't Shell Smash now because they'll put them in range of Extreme Speed. There we go. Critical hit. Nice. Alright, so Dragonite clean sweeped. Even after being mementoed, it was just too powerful for my opponent, and the Hax Gods were on our side. So that was a pretty fun game. Thanks so much for watching today's video. If you did enjoy, of course, leave a like, subscribe, all that wonderful stuff. And with that being said, I'll see you all in a bit.